Welcome, Cancer. It's Dadhichi here from astrological.com.au. Each month I do a brief snapshot of each of the 12 signs. And this month, the lunar position in your sun sign is very, very important. So it shows that you're feeling rather confident in yourself, however, probably a little bit strung out, particularly in respect of your relationships. Don't doubt yourself. Just now, you have Pluto and Mars in the marital sector, that sector of public relations where you're dealing with other people, most notably the most intimate connections that you have. You have this tension between the moon and it's a dark moon, it's growing darker, and Mars and Pluto. So there's some sort of reactive tendencies that you may endure, some compulsions. There could be some deep-seated psychological issues that you need to deal with just now. And that's also shown by the fact that you've got those three planets in the zone of love affairs. Saturn, we talked about that, that's going to be there for a while. Venus and Mercury. Now Venus has passed that rather difficult, cool Saturn conjunction, and it's had the influence of Mercury, so communication can be opening up right now. And this is also to do with speculation. Now speculation, gambling, usually refers to money, but here what I'm talking about is taking a gamble emotionally. You see that the dark moon there shows you may be harboring some feelings, the intensity of that marital sector, relationship sector. You maybe want to say something, you want to do something, you could be afraid. But if you take that step, it may all unravel and backfire on you. Well, Cancer, I'd be saying to you that you need to exercise some fearlessness throughout this next month. And don't be afraid to ask for what you want. It seems to me that there's some power plays going on this month. You must not be manipulated in any way, is what I'm saying. So be fearless, speak your mind, and speak from the heart, which I'm sure you will. But this is not a month to allow your totem. You know, the image of Cancer is the crab. You know, that hard exterior, impenetrable, soft interior. That's a very true character trait for Cancerians. And I would say to you that you need to shed the shell, speak your heart, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Your vulnerability and your emotional honesty this month is what's going to help you get through. And if the other person doesn't accept that, then at least you know where you stand. The movement of Venus into the sign of Sagittarius around the 16th is very telling. You know, Venus is the planet of love. It has to do with several areas in your horoscope. It rules your real estate and home life. It rules your mother. And generally it rules love affairs, along with friendships and elder siblings. So its movement on that date in the 6th house of health, disease, loans, debts, and enemies is not good. You have to be very, very careful at this time relating to any of those people that I just mentioned, because it's likely that things may spiral out of control and you can find yourself at the opposite end of the spectrum with these people. With respect to your property, this may have to do with increased expenditure. Now, some of you may be choosing Christmas this year to be a time when you spend lavishly on, redesigning a home, or some items for the home, or a gift for yourself, and that's fine. But just be a little bit careful, because that 6th house can indicate excessive expenditure that, in the heat of the moment, you're not really factoring in. So be careful about that. If you're careful, if you're judicious in the way you spend your money, I think it will not only spare you the debt down the line, but it may also help you in transitioning through this difficult relationship period, which may also be hinging somewhat on the financial component. Look forward to your company again next month, but in the meantime, please do visit our site, www.astrology.com.au. We've got a more detailed written analysis of the monthly horoscopes and daily readings as well, along with plenty of free readings that you can use to your heart's content. Take care, have a Merry Christmas, safe New Year. Look forward to your company next month. Bye-bye now.